We're live! Hello!
Hi guys, and welcome to Crossed Paths.
Welcome to Crossed Paths.
It's me and this crazy bitch to my left.
That's me. I am the Wiz. Hello, how are you? I'm Dave.
Hi Naomi. Hi Wiccan. How are you guys doing?
Welcome.
My eyes are kind of blurry from the super quick live that we were just on with Becca.
Super quick? Why? How quick was it?
I was super fast. Like the chat was going crazy. It was just so
super fast as far as reading. Yeah.
Hi, Tameson. Hi, Kendra. Oh, so Kendra would like a reading.
Oh yes.
Oh, wait.
So sprechen to some scriben over here. Speak to my scribe. He's keeping the names.
I'm gonna pull up the chat or the
pull up the chat. So tonight we're gonna be reading, and I'm thinking tonight, while he gets set up, I'm going to read with a different deck, and we're at a different time. We're trying things over here, but how about the Tarot in Wonderland? Not the Tarot. It is the Tarot in Wonderland for
Hi Becca.
For tonight's cards. What do you think? I've read with this deck before. I haven't in a while, but I'm sure it'll just go great. So yeah, I'll let you guys take a little peek at those. I'm going to do a little dose up here while Lucian gets ready.
Chris. Hi Emma. Hi Opal. Hi Sonia.
Opal. Yeah, say hi. I gotta set the banner up. To get a reading. Okay. So, guys, to get a reading, you want to put one of those in the chat. Boop, boop, boop. And that will make it stand out. It's like an arrow pointing to yourself.
It's going the other way, actually.
Well, all right, yeah, because the camera's backwards. It's like an arrow pointing to yourself. See that? And that way, Lucian will see it in the chat, and he will write down the names.
Hi,
and that gets you on the list. Just make the arrow, because how this works, I'm going to do this because in a different time, a new time, and what was I going to say?
Hi, Terry.
Some people might be new, but yeah, when it comes time for your reading, then I will ask, for you to post your question. Post your question in all caps. Yell it at me. I'm old. And then we'll do the readings. It's pretty cool how that works. All right. Let's go back to
Bendición Padrino.
Yeah, see, that's how you do it. Dots are okay. Dots, I gotta angle this down. Every time I put the graphic up, it's like my chin. There we go.
Yes, you did.
But yeah,
Tameson, you did make the arrow, and I didn't see that.
Yes, make sure we don't skip people.
Yep, I'm just going through the list one more time to make sure I got right so far.
All right. Yep. Little arrows like that. Big arrows like that. Okay. I don't even mind the little dotty arrows. Those equals are equals or something. But it works. Opal's got a little arrow, but it works. All right. All right. So why don't we read through the list just to make sure we've got everything?
So far, guys, our order goes as such. Oh, I just completely tossed that tape.
It's down there.
Oh, hold on. This is awkward.
You have a hot neck. You are a child.
Okay. So the order goes as such. We have Kendra, Gypsy, Lee Ravenswood, Sonia, Tameson, Hedgie, Terry, Sapphire Frog, and Opal.
Awesome.
Oh, and Crystal Mama.
You scare me. All right, so who's first?
Kendra, Gypsy, Lee Ravenswood.
So, Kendra Gypsy, please post your question for me, my dear.
Hi, Kiki. You're new.
Kiki.
Is it Kiki or KK? KK? KK?
I don't even see
Gemini baby. There we go. Oh, hold on, Jameson. Ask us your question when we're up at TU. Right now we're waiting on Kendra's. Oh, she wants a general reading.
general. So what's going to happen is we're going to go down the list and we'll add to it as the night goes on. Because we're monitoring the chat. Make one of those arrows to get on the list, and I'll keep showing that. But what we'll do is when we're ready to do your reading, we'll have you post the question in the chat. And Jip and my friends got a general.
I would like a reading too. My baby.
Okay. All right, here we go. A general for my friend Gypsy. Now, bear with me. I'm a terrible shuffler. You know, I've been shuffling these. So we got a good shuffler. All right. All right, let's change the camera.
Yep, we got you on the list, KK.
Oh, magician in there.
I've been awake for 6 long hours.
6 long hours. How long have I been awake? I don't even know. I lost track. All right, so here we go. Let us start. So the first card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. Whenever you see a knight, bringer of change, knights usually represent change, and pentacles to me represent kind of like monetary things, you know. I see a little round pentacle. I don't have my little pointy pointer. I can try to use the lighter. Is that you know, I see the little pentacle. It looks like a coin to me. That's how I perceive it. Anyways, the next card is the Magician. Right, magician making magic. You know, creation, magical creation, something magical. You know, arts ish, something like that. But think of like that. What a magician does, he makes magic. And then we're going to go to 2 of Wands. 2 is balance required. So this is kind of what I see here. You're going to be embarking on a journey. Something is going, you know, going to change. You know, you're going to have some change. And, you know, it's going to be good change. I think it's going to lead to maybe some financial stability, just good choices. And it's going to enable this magician in you to create that magic. But one thing you need to remember, caution card here at the end is balance is required. So you're going to need to balance this to be careful you keep it right down the middle. Too much this way and you'll burn yourself out. Too much this way and you won't really succeed at it. You know, you got to find that balance. If that makes any sort of sense. Makes sense. Does that make any sort of sense? That was fun. First reading. So worked. It's worked. All right. Who's next on the list?
Sonia, you are up next, hon.
Sonia, please post your question in the chat.
Okay, I've been washing dishes, so... Oh, I thought that was your question. I'm like, oh, okay, she wants to know something about the dishes.
Total sense.
Oh my gosh. I know, Naomi. Look, it's so long. Look at this.
Oh, let's not talk about this hair that I'm
Oh,
going to end up
all this
shaving
long
while he's
hair.
asleep.
I got a little something that can blow in the wind and annoy Dave. Oh my god! But when he cuddles, it like my hair gets caught under his elbow. It's so annoying. Half the
Can't
time
cuddle.
I want to rip
You can't
my
cuddle.
hair off.
It can't. It's like I feel like I'm cousin It when I cuddle with him. General.
Sonia would like a general reading.
Matter of fact, it's like sleeping next to cousin It. I'm gonna shave it while he's sleeping. One of these
shave
nights.
it, and I shave you.
I'm already shaved. What are you gonna do?
No, true.
What are you gonna cut off?
He's bald up there.
Bald. I'm shiny.
No, you know what? You may not have hair, but I can still shave your scalp.
So get it nice down to a shine. I still wouldn't complain. Bouncing that here. I'm gonna bounce that here.
Oh yes, Nav. I will add you to the list. There's a couple people in front of you though, so wait for your question until we call your name.
Camera time.
I'm on point today.
You are the point. You got a point. I got a point for you.
That's true. I can always wax your legs, Dave.
Again, knock yourself out. It ain't gonna bother me much.
What? You got hairy legs.
I know. If they were not hairy, I wouldn't cry over it. Queen of Pentacles. Strong female presence. Usually when you see a queen, think of queen. Pentacles again are like monetary. Someone's being snippily over here next to me here. Anyways, stop getting me off track.
I didn't do anything.
So queen, there's an influence somewhere, a female influence. 5 of Pentacles. Now here we are in Pentacles again. There's uncertainty there. Distressed. I see a lot of manipulation here that you need to break free of. You think about it. I'm thinking strong female presence, my pointer here in the Queen, right? And then the 5 of Pentacles, that huge bit of uncertainty. What I'm getting here is, regardless of these influences, you need to follow your gut feeling. You need to look inside of you to push through the uncertainty. Once you do that, we're looking at a Sun card here. And that's like, what is the Sun? I'm going to go to my little book here. The Sun basically finding fulfillment. That's what my little cheat book here tells me. But that's, that's what they've got here. They have fulfillment, but it's something in here you need to kind of trust. Gonna trust your gut in this one. Be careful of influences. Hope that makes any sort of sense. And that was a good time because, Chris Kelly says, how do we get in? So what you're going to do to get added to the list, just make that in the chat. Just an arrow, it's the cavity thing, and then dash it. And then that'll pop up for us, and Lucian will pay attention and get off his phone and add to the list. All right, that's how we do it. Okay, who's next on the list?
So up next is Jonathan. You're not up next. Sorry, Jonathan. Up next is Tamison.
Tamison,
what is your question?
Yes. Love? What is your question? I'm thirsty.
And then up after Tamison is Hedgie.
Hedgie.
Oh, I can get you something to drink.
I have my bottle.
What do you wisheth?
I have my bottle somewhere. It's either in the bedroom or.
Oh, yeah, that's on mine.
Yeah, but I'll get your COVID.
Your mom's COVID.
My mom don't have COVID. She's dead.
She bones.
She's dead. She's more immune than all of us. Yes, I have the suck power to collapse a plastic bottle. There's lots of jaw muscles. All right, this question come up yet? Oh.
Tamison asks, oh, okay, so I'm adding Jonathan and Justin. Hi, Justin.
Yes. It's a big list. Love it.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm just adding Jonathan, Justin.
Oh, I would like to know if I will be a self-employed, successful tarot lady. Is that who we're on?
Yes.
Okay. A successful tarot lady. I always wondered that myself.
Okay, I added you, Jonathan, and Justin to the list as well.
I wonder if I'll ever be a successful tarot lady.
Honey, you're a successful cat lady.
Well, we're pretty. Yeah, we got two of them. They're lurking around. Yeah, Thor's. Oh, he's kind of. That's a weird spot for him to be laying. He doesn't usually lay there. And where's the other lump?
Lumpkins is right up there.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's in the bedroom. He's probably on the bed. That's where I saw him earlier.
Lumpkins. That's our Loki. He he doesn't do much. He reminds me of Perry the Platypus, except not the super agent. Shit. What if Loki? I know, but hold a sec. What if Loki is a secret agent like Perry the Platypus?
You'd be a sucky agent because he sleeps all day.
No, because
all day or a day.
No, because Perry, Phineas and Ferb, they don't know that he's a secret agent. They just think he's a dumb old platypus that doesn't move. He does it all behind their backs. I bet. Anyways, successful tarot lady. So let's see what we got. All right, let's bring the camera up. We've got 4 of cups. That in the frame there. All right. Page of Wands.
Where's my hat? Have you seen my hat?
And the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay. Tarot lady. So, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is balance, stability. So think stability, right? You look at this card, and that I love, I read a lot of, I have cards that I do read intuitively, basically, and I love looking at the pictures. That's the type of cards I pick, and or that speak to me. But anyways, I'm rambling. You look, we have these are I don't know. Look, some sort of turtle. He's got a little turtle with a cow face and bat ears. It's kind of fun, this is Wonderland. Nothing's it's the way it is. But he's in the middle of the water, and turtles they live in the water, but what do? They get up on rocks and sunbathe and stuff like that. It's stable. Think foundation. That kind of stable. Okay. That's a stability. Page of Wands. Pages. I think I see pages as bringers of news. There's going to be something is going to click in here. It's news. Be on the lookout for that. Right. And now our last card is the Hanged Man. And we know what that means. The Hanged Man, it's self-sacrifice before change can occur. It is going to become clear to you that I'm thinking there's some sort of chance you're going to have to take. I'm getting maybe make a life choice that might be a little less stable, give up a little bit of security, take a risk, kind of. Because you're going to have to sacrifice something to get something else. You know, that's what the Hanged Man means. So, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so think along those lines, right? Like, here's a scenario. You're really good at reading. But, you know, you either, you know, feel comfortable, you're working at a job that is pays the bills, but you're not happy. This is that thing, and it's saying maybe you should, you know, if you can financially, maybe work a little less and try doing what you need to do to be, you know, to read tarot. Right? It's that some sort of advice in order to get over that, in order to spark that that career, that path. Hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense.
Hi, Raven.
Hello. All right.
Okay.
Next on the list.
Next up is Hedgie. Hold on, I'm trying to find you. Hedgie the Hedge Witch Hedgehog. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Hedgie the Hedge Witch Hedgehog.
Okay,
There we
Hedgie.
go.
So Hedgie the Hedge Witch Hedgehog. Please post your question.
And then after Hedgie is Terry Sapphire Frog, then Opal, Crystal Mama, KK Gemini Baby, Nav, Chris Kelly, Jonathan Daly, and Justin Michael.
Oh, I loved your readings. Thank you. I love doing them. Sometimes my tongue doesn't want to spit out what I'm trying to say.
I will be joining probably the next one because I've been doing a lot of tarot study the past few days and I'm slowly getting more used to it. So,
are we gonna start doing?
Probably,
are we gonna start doing double
dual readings?
Oh man, we've done that before. Hell yeah!
Get lit up in here.
Yes, I've been on him to come on. Let's do some double readings. What cards you gonna use?
I will probably most likely be using Pagan Other Worlds when it arrives.
So what is that?
Well, no, not yet, because that's still a semi-deck. No, I'll be using the what's it called? It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Shadowland. I'll be using the Shadowland Tarot.
Now, which one's the Shadowland? Have you showed me that one?
Yeah, that's the one that I showed you. The kind of
the white
dark,
one?
whimsical one.
The white one?
No, the dark, whimsical one.
Oh, okay.
The one that's kind of like cartoonish.
All right.
Drawing.
Wonder what should I use opposite that deck? There's Wizard's Tarot, Tarot in Wonderland, the Barbara Moore Wizard's Tarot.
No, I'm trying to think of what would go well with that deck.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to look it up and figure that out.
Well, yeah.
Apollo is watching with me and wants you guys to say hi. Hi, Apollo. How are you?
Hello. Who's Apollo? Who's...
Apollo's Jonathan's son.
Oh, awesome.
And Apollo is 6, right, Jonathan? If I remember.
Is his name really Apollo? I wish my name would.
Apollo is Dave's favorite deity.
One of absolutely my favorite deity.
It's like his number one.
Oh, I wish I was named. I would say I'm going to change my name to Apollo.
Apollo is such an awesome. You should go buy Apollo now.
Yeah, I am hardly an Apollo. I am middle-aged, balding, fat. The opposite of Apollo. Anyways, who's next?
Hedgie, we're witching.
We're witching your
witching on your question. What's your question, Hedgie? If you're there.
Is she there?
Right, Opal, that is really cool.
What's that? I'm like not even looking at the damn chat. Because when I look at the chat, it looks like I look down. I never could see the top of my gleaming head.
Ophidia Rosa Tarot. I have to look that up. Oh my god, you guys, I can't because like I look up so many different decks. I'm like, I want this one, I want this one, I want this one.
Oh, so
I just bought like 3 decks already.
Yeah, you need to stop. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to ignore that. See, Richie in the Woods gets it. Phineas and Ferb. Perry the Platypus. He disappears when he goes on missions.
Hold on, Haji, I'm just scrolling up here to find
I think
it.
see, Lucian's not here. He's on a mission. He's like saving the world as we speak. So you guys are welcome. Did we miss? Are we still waiting for our question?
Hedgie, I don't see your question at all. The last thing it's showing that you said was to wax Dave's legs.
Wax my legs.
Am I missing it? Does anyone see the question?
Let me look through it on here. Let me see. Yeah, here's a Hedgie. All right, let's look. Let's look.
Yeah, I don't see the question anywhere.
I know that YouTube has been kind of weird lately, and I've had people not even able to post and
Their
get
questions
very,
and like like it's weird. YouTube's really weird lately.
Oh yeah. I just get to at Lucian. I can always wax his legs. Well, you could. Yeah, just plop it in there again. I hope it's not like super long.
Okay, so Hedgie just said, I would like to know what to do to be more happier besides burning bridges.
Oh,
Hedgie,
boy.
hugs.
Yeah, let me tell you, I can empathize. I can empathize. Look when I shuffle the cards, the fur goes pretty cool. But I can I can't say that word. Empathize.
Empathize.
Empathize. Yes, I can empathize. Because yeah, I've had to do that with sisters or sister.
I'm very empathetic against you.
What the hell did you just make up?
I didn't make up anything. To be empathetic against or towards someone.
I don't know. Empathetive. What's an empathetive?
To have like empathetive feelings, King
of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Let's go over here. All right, so we have King of Pentacles. What I see here, right, we're at a table, and it's like a kind of like meeting and discussing and talking, like you're across the table from someone. So what I'm getting from that is kind of try to work things out, right? You're talking. In this case, we're sitting across talking to the Mad Hatter. He's the King of Pentacles. And King being, I don't know, there's a masculine tone to this as well that could lay into it or not. Because we're seeing Nine of Swords, nightmare cards. And that is, so what you need to do is something, right? The decision needs to be made whether to burn bridges, because I think you're going to do one or the other. And that's where this nightmare card hits in. And I'm getting, I'm getting a sense of trying to work things out. Don't be hasty about burning bridges. And, and I get that by this, so many different ways, right? Like I said, trying to work it out here. And I see almost like a gathering here. And think of it like this in the timeline. You go from alone to many. I think I'm getting this, really try to work things out before burning bridges. I don't know. I hopefully, the cards say what they're going to say, but I don't see. I think just burning bridges might not lead to the best possible long-term happiness outcome. Okay. Anywho, hope that makes a little bit of sense. How's our list looking? I mean, what do we have on the list here? Let's give us a go down the list here.
So you just finished Hedgie, right?
Yep.
So up next is Terry. Sapphire Frog. And then, ladies and folks, well, no, ladies and folks, ladies and gentlemen, we have Opal up next after Terry Sapphire. And then we have Crystal Mama, followed by KK Gemini Baby, followed by Nav, followed by Chris Kelly, followed by Jonathan Daly, and Justin Michael wrapping it up at the end. Possibly. So up next is Terry Sapphire Froggy. What is your question?
What's just your... Look at me guzzling like a pig.
I'm just scrolling up to make sure she didn't... Okay, yeah, I don't see anything yet. Hey, Talk with Zane.
Hey, the Toke Witch. Let me tell you. I think I'm going to change my name to the Toke Wiz.
You know, after like however many weeks of knowing Zane, I just realized what the Toke Witch meant.
What does it mean?
Toke, to smoke.
Yeah.
I just got that.
So who is that? You know that? So the Toke Witch.
Terry would like a general reading.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick, speaking of the Toke Witch, the Toke Wiz. I'm going to call myself the Toke Wiz.
The Toke is like identity theft.
I am seriously considering changing my name to the Toke Wiz. What do you guys think?
You should change it to the Toke Broke. Because you're running out of weed.
No. I still have 2 8s. I've been
a lot? I failed at math, so we don't know how much that is.
It's got me a little worried. See, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I know we have a list. Don't hurry me when I'm storytelling.
I'm hurrying.
You ate already, didn't you?
Oh, I didn't order the... Remind me, I got to order the molten lava cake.
Jesus. So anyways, what they call the recreational dispensaries around here are closed, I think, until the 18th. So yeah, I can't get anything. And that's if they reopen on the 18th. So what I'm doing is I'm basically keefing. I'm using my one hitter to just kind of use up like 4 years worth of keef and just not using the bud. All right, what am I reading here? Who's next?
Terry. She said she wanted a general.
Just a general? All right.
Keep up, mama. Keep up.
Well, you're rushing me, and I gotta when a story comes, the Wiz is gonna speak.
Wait, what was your story?
See, you do this all the time. All the time.
Oh my god, he'll like go on a random tangent. 5 minutes later, I'll be like, "Oh wait, what did you say?"
Yeah, what is like? I'll go on for like 45 minutes on a story, and he's like, "Oh, can you say that again?" No, so I'm gonna do 45 minutes.
Guys, very quickly while he's shuffling, I'm gonna show you this awesome deck I just purchased on Amazon, and it's the coolest deck I've ever seen. It's super. It
looks easy to read.
No, yeah, it's super easy to read. Oh, it's very intuitive.
Very intuitive.
So, guys, it's kind of like a bridge-sized tarot deck.
Wait, here, down here. Put it down here.
Oh, yes. So it's a bridge-sized tarot deck, and this is what the back looks like.
Isn't it something? It's stunning.
And then this is what the front looks like. It's the most amazing deck I've ever seen, you guys. I'm so glad I purchased it. I mean, the card stock is actually really nice for a very bridge-sized tarot deck. But I love it. The images, the images just speak to me in so many levels.
Speaks to me too. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
All right, Terry, let's do this general. I'm doing the next reading with that deck. Okay. All right. Right? This was a general reading, right? Okay.
Yes, it's general.
You guys are crazy. Whoops. I don't do reverses. I never did. All right, so 5 of Wands, uncertainty, conflict. What I see in this card, right? Who are these guys? What are these? The Queen of Hearts, like guard. You know, definitely. And look at this, it's all hearts. Oh no, wands. It's the heart, but like all the heart, the Queen of Hearts. Oh no, he's a spades. Anyways, So 5 of Wands, yeah. So it's that battle. So the next thing is 7 of Pentacles. So we're coming off of like a 5 of Wands, which, I'm thinking battle, conflict, Wands, earth, fire, to 7 of Pentacles. And 7
Wait, what'd you say
is,
for 5 of Wands?
what do you
Conflict?
mean? Conflict. It's uncertainty. But when you look at that card, what are you seeing?
Well, because I also see working together or a challenge, not necessarily always conflict. Sorry, it's your reading.
Yeah, get out over there.
Sorry.
See what they're doing. I think they're something with this little bird there. I think they're trying to like hold them together. Anyways, 7 of Pentacles, endings. And when I see Pentacles, it's more of a financial type of a monetary type of thing. So something to do with money or something like that is ending. And then we have 5 of Swords. Again, uncertainty with the 5s. It's just I don't know. Like I'm looking at this, the 5 of Swords. This queen, like, if I didn't see this queen down a dark alley, I go the other way. But seriously, it's like a little bit of bumps. I would keep. I think what I'm seeing here is just kind of like an uneasy period, financially. So it now would be a good time to kind of prepare for that. But I do see something, a little bit of a struggle here. And it's not it's not, let me bring my fat head up here. And it's not like a tower situation, right? It's not like, it's it's completely like struggle city. It's just, think uncertainty, think that level, not calamity, just uncertainty, uneasy, a little bit of struggle. I think we're all in that. We're already there now. I mean, I know we are, but it is what it is. But you know what? We're hanging. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. I'll give you guys another look at those cards.
Eyes are going so blind.
You're going so blind? How are you going to read cards? You're going to get them in Braille.
So up next. Oh, did you finish?
Sorry. I did.
Okay. Did that make sense, Terry?
Terry.
And speaking of Opal. Oh wait, Opal, you're up next. And then after Opal is Crystal Mama. So Opal, what is your question?
What?
Yeah, Yomi, she said, Lucian, your face cracks me up.
Oh, it cracks me up too every time I see it.
Oh, you bitch.
Now, who's next? We're waiting for Opal's question.
Yep, Opal.
Go general.
Like a general.
A general.
A general question.
General.
That's gonna be like how the. That's gonna be. I don't know.
My goodness.
That's gonna be like the fancy way of saying it. General.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm so I'm so bougie.
King of Cups. Oh, Queen of Wands. And the High Priestess. Okay, this is interesting. Those in there. So you like this new card? This card. What do they call it? A card mat?
A spread?
No, the mat.
Oh.
We had to kill one of the cats, and we figured that He'll live on in our.
This
in
is
our...
Loki. May he rest in peace. Oh no, this is Thor.
Thor.
May he rest in peace.
Thor. May he
Just
rest.
kidding.
No. What is this thing though? It's like squirrel skin or something. What is this thing? It's real. I know that. It's like squirrel skin or something like that. Okay, so we have King of Cups. Now, whenever I see this card, I get that it like the saying "lost at sea" kind of just pops into my head because I see this king, right, and he's a king, and he's oh my god, hold on, Agent T. It's gonna be Agent L. So think of that. This king, he is lost at sea. He's out there all by himself, but he doesn't really look that unhappy about it. I mean, well, he's safe. He knows he's stable and safe, and he's not in the water drowning. But he still has a little sense of loss there. Then we have up next the Queen of Wands. This queen, she's definitely not too happy right now. A little bit of anger, pent upness. Just
what was that?
I don't know. There's like shit. Is that the cat over there?
No.
And then we have the High Priestess. So what I'm seeing here is a sense of loss and anger. And I think what the cards are saying here is focus on that, because letting things kind of pull you down, if you would, are just going to keep you stuck. When you look at High Priestess, a High Priestess, what would a High Priestess do? A High Priestess that's esoteric, that's what?
The camera just came back on us, so I thought the poised.
Oh, it's kind of taking a step back and really looking at things, and just kind of get out of a situation, analyze it, and then kind of deal with it more rationally and think like what a king or a queen would actually do in that case. They're very intelligent. You're not a king or a queen, unless you're very calm, collected, and very what's the word I'm thinking of?
Poised
works, not the word I was looking for.
Because, sorry, can I just chime in for a second?
Well, do you want to do it? You can.
No, hold on. Because I noticed they're all personality cards. To me, because they're all people cards, it's about taking the time to understand who you are. And once you figure out like who you are, and you figure out that ofness of you, that made no sense, that you'll be able to move forward, because right now you're very stuck feeling. It's about once you've discovered yourself, you'll be able to flourish and go out there in the world. No?
Okay.
Well,
all the cards have people on them.
Well, geez,
like,
never mind.
But no, I get a sense of that, right? It's the cards do have emotion, and I think that's what he means, and that's what I was trying to say. We have a king who's feeling lost right now. We have a queen who's feeling angry. There's too much emotion there. A High Priestess. Think about what a High Priestess would feel. That light. Let the positive, right? We've got two negative emotions, and then the High Priestess is a positive emotion, a faithful, a light emotion, and focus on that. If that makes any sort of sense, that ramble. Oh, I got to put
So
the cards
up
in so you can see.
next-
Oh my God, you
Oh,
picked them
sorry.
up. Fantastic.
Wow.
Wanted to give you one last look at the cards.
Sorry.
We just ripped them
I
up.
just kind of ripped them off there.
Moving along.
Up next is Crystal Mama. Is Mama in the house? Crystal Mama.
Crystal Mama.
You there, Crystal Mama?
Mama. Boop, boop, boop.
Come through, Mama. Come through. Is she there? What is your question? Pure fish.
What?
Oh, Crystal Mama would like a general reading, por favor.
General. No. Por favor. Por favor.
Yeah, Italiano, por favor.
Por favor. Por favor.
She would like, no problem, Opal. She would like a general reading. General. And then after Crystal Mama is KK, Nav, Chris, Jonathan, and Justin. And that will conclude the readings of tonight. Unless anyone else wants a reading after that.
I'm starting to feel.
Ooh, interessante.
Do you want to try reading?
No.
All right. These cards are pretty cool to read. So we've got 7 of Pentacles. What does 7 mean?
7 minutes in heaven? No.
No, 7 is kind of like endings. And I look at this this is very similar to like the 7 in the
Quite
Wizard's Tarot.
oh, hey baby. Come here, bugs.
You know, he basically, what are you doing?
I'm kissing Thor.
All right. So, anyways, I thought you were going to pay attention to the reading, but you're paying attention to the cat. So we've got 7 of
Dave,
Pentacles.
what deck is this? Ow!
Oh, this is the Tarot in Wonderland. Let me see if I can put this in here. It's this one by Barbara Moore, illustrated by Eugene Smith. So 7 of Pentacles thinks something is it's some phase of something is coming to a close, coming to an end. That's what 7s usually signal to me. 7s and Pentacles, again, that theme of monetary, let me see what go over here. Pentacles. Yeah, when I look at the book, and I'm like crinked over here, material concerns, wealth, health, prosperity. Think along that. It's all monetary, prosperity, wealth, stuff like that. Something in that realm is coming to a close. And now we have Page of Cups. What a page is, they are bringer of news. So something... you're going to receive a message, if you would, at the close of this, what's going on here, this material thing, or whatever it may be. And then we see the Chariot. What does the Chariot represent? Movement, moving. Moving on.
Letting go.
Moving in a new direction. Hope that makes some sort of sense. I don't know if I got this reading. I personally actually just lived this reading not too long ago, where I left a job that I was at for 5 years, just to start at a new place, and it was actually a really good move. I'm so happy I did it. So I hope that makes some sort of sense. What are you doing, Kooky?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing. You just keep doing what you do.
I'm doing my thing.
Did that help, Crystal Mama? I love saying your name, Crystal Mama. I feel like I need to do a tongue pop after every single time I say it. Crystal Mama.
Yeah, the artwork is really cool on this deck. I like the backs too. It's Alice and the bunny. Alice and the bunny. All right.
Right, Zane? Isn't the artwork exquisite? It's like so exquisite.
Wow.
It's exquisite.
What is an exquisite?
It's exquisite, but exquisite.
Okay.
Oh, up next is Kiki or KK Gemini Baby. Are you here? What is your question? And then after her is Nave, and then Chris Kelly, Jonathan Daly, and Justin Michael.
Boom, 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 boom.
Here, do a beat with me while we're waiting.
Oh, you want?
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
You need. Let's get some. Hold on. Let me start.
No. Oh.
You have no rhythm. All right.
Okay.
I was having fun.
Okay, no problem, Crystal Mama. Thank you for stopping in.
Bye. We're still waiting on Kiki's question.
Yeah, Kiki, are you still here?
Hope we didn't lose a Kiki. Okay, you're a little bit ahead over there.
Okay, so let's.
All right, let's move on. Make her put a star.
Yeah,
and we'll just kind of move on a little bit. Okay, she pops back in.
Nave, are you here?
Nave, are you here?
Oh, Nave is here.
Oh, Nave is here.
When will AB contact me? Is he the one I will eventually marry?
AB. Okay. All right.
And then after Nave is Chris Kelly, Jonathan Daly, and Justin Michael.
Just how we shuffle the cards. Get a nice good shuffle here. One thing I hate about these cards is that as you use them and shuffle them, they get like this crookedness. So I have to shuffle them upside down to counteract the crookedness. Let's see what we got here.
Whoa, what?
What?
There's 2 Chris Kellys in here.
How the hell's that happen?
That's so cool.
Okay. All right, there we go here. We've got King of Swords. I want to see that. That's Humpty Dumpty up on the wall.
Oh, it's Dave.
Excuse me a minute. I gotta find something. Hold on. Let me change that. Hold on. Change it. Give me 1 second. What I want to use. Maybe this.
What are you looking for?
This.
Ow! Oh my jeez! That actually hurts! You bitch! What's that for?
Because you were. What did you? You whacked me.
I didn't whack you.
You did.
When did I whack you?
You whacked me.
Fuck. Shit.
I didn't mean to hurt. Oh, did it really hurt? Oh. I'm sorry. I'll kiss it better. All right. So, anyways, Humpty Dumpty on the wall. One thing I notice about all of these cards is everyone is alone in here. I'm getting this sense that AB is maybe not the one you're going to end up marrying. I just don't see it here in this poll. The thing is, yeah, I mean, I do see 3 different, I don't want to say peoples. I don't know what Humpty Dumpty actually is. He an egg or something like that? But when I see someone on the wall who is not really where he wants to be. Not a very happy look in his face. Now Now I see the Queen of Cups. She, of course, has a much different demeanor. She's happy. She's content. And then we go over to the Eight of Cups. 8 is balance achieved. At first, I looked at this card as, Alice kind of looks a little pissed in that face. But when I look back at the cards, actually, it's not the case. This is a card I have an Eight of Cups on a few different decks that have a very similar theme, and that is accomplished. Moving on, it's I've brought this to the best it could have gone, and it's time to move on. What's being depicted here is Alice stacked the cups up. She accomplished that. Of course, there's a pig in there. But that's the accomplishment. Now it's time to move on. Now, here's something. The pig. Whenever I see like an animal kind of stand out to me in a reading, throughout this, there is like a spirit guide or an animal guide reaching out to you. There is something you need to know. I don't know what that is, but when I see almost like a spirit guide or animal guide is trying to get your attention. So it's something to sit and meditate on and kind of listen, if you know what I mean, like listen to your heart, listen to your gut. What are you giggling over there for? I'm having a good read here.
I just saw a Dark Souls comment. He said Humpty Trumpty sat on a wall. And I was thinking, if it's President Trumpty Dumpty, I'm going to knock him over the wall.
Yeah.
Right back to Chanima.
President Trumpty sat on the wall, and the Wiz kicked his ass right off the wall and just jumped on the egg pieces and ground them into, what's that stuff? Egg dust?
Oh, cascarilla powder.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to get political in here.
Jazz. Ooh, Jazz would like reading too.
All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Because I can see where this may not be the answer, what you want to hear in these cards. But the thing is, it really, in the end, is it going to be a good thing for you? And and there's something you're going to find out. Which one of the animal guides or spirit guides or whatever is trying to reach out to you and get your attention. So kind of listen for that. I hope that made some sort of sense as we move on.
And up next we have one of the Chris Kellys, because we have a rare occurrence, also known as wait, what the fuck's it called? Who watched the originals? It's a rare occurrence.
Oh my god, kill me now. It's called That Show Sucks.
It's rare to have two people of the exact same name in here. So Chris Kelly says, I'm thinking about Susie. Hi Susie. She would like one too. Hold on, sorry, Jez, and then Susie. So Chris Kelly, I'm thinking about making a very important move, and I want to know where would be best for Spain or USA.
Oh, and this is Chris Kelly 1?
Girl, why would you want to be anywhere near Trump anyways? Why stay in the US? Go have fun in Spain. My brother went to school in Spain, and he had a lot of fun over there. By the way, very, very party place.
Well, it depends on the part of Spain.
Well, he had fun in Spain every day. He was always sending me all these cool pictures.
You're probably in Madrid, which, yeah.
I gotta rewrite this thing.
Oh my god, why we got Humpty over here again? Talk about Trumps on the wall. Ace of Cups. Temperance. Interesting. interesting what I'm getting here. So if I was to do this reading on myself, okay, let's read through the cards because I instead of just blurbing out the answer, right? So we have the King of Swords. We have someone that to me is representing, life here in the U.S. I don't know why there's talk of Trump on the wall, but like now this card is going to now forever become the President Trunk on the wall. And that's what it represents. But it's there's no happiness there. Then I have Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, that's a change. That represents change. Right? Whenever I see the ace, it's, some sort of change. Now, I want to do something. Because, can I just see the last card is Temperance? I'm going to read the meaning for this one out of the book here, because this is going to be the result. I personally think so. My answer is based on this reading. I personally think that I would go to Spain and take advantage of that opportunity. But let's see what it But what like the keyword meanings of the Temperance card are: temperance, self-control, balance, moderation, harmony, synthesis, patience, health, combination, blending, management, unification, synergy, guides, angels. That's what the keywords for the Temperance card. So what I'm seeing, right, is that, going to Spain, it might not be, it might require more work. It might require more effort. But that doesn't mean it's not the best option, I see this Ace of Cups calling for a change. And, that I think is the path to a happier you in the end, if that makes any sense. Get out of this country before this president really destroys it.
Does make sense.
Yeah. Can you take me with you?
So what were the cards saying?
She got it. We're moving on because I'm not gonna. I picked them up. He does this all the time. Huh? What were we doing? And ladies and gentlemen, I am the one that smokes, and he is higher than, and I don't know how. He must like sniff the marker or something. That's what he's doing.
Oh my gosh!
All right, who's next?
Jonathan Daly, you're up next, and then Justin Michael, Javon, and Susie G. Hops on board while running from the USA. Woo! Oh, wow, that was loud. And it echoed.
Right?
Wait, echo. Hello. Goodbye.
I don't think they hear that.
Oh, okay.
I can take the mic and stick it over there. And here, let's see if they can hear it. Can I move this damn thing?
John. Oh, here it goes. I'm wondering if I should stay with the spa or should I strike out on my own?
Oh. Do you guys hear that echo?
Yeah, you probably just made their ears bleed.
Sorry. I'm stupid sometimes. All right, what was it? Who is this? Jonathan D?
Yeah, Jonathan Daly is asking,
should he stick with working at the spa,
or if he should strike out on his own? Be independent. Know yourself. Go out there and face the world. We only live life twice. No, we don't. We live it once. Be the magician. Manifest your dreams into reality.
I'm curious.
That's like my new thing now. That's all I ever say without any fun. When in doubt, magician out.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
like manifest be the magician, as I always say. Manifest the deck into your hand.
Okay.
Do what you will. Manifest that energy.
Okay. I like that. That's pretty cute.
Jezebel just said Javon sounds like Avon when spoken out. Avon calling to anyone lipstick. Oh my god, I am dying.
What are they?
Because Jezebel Von Tex, I was like, oh, I'll just call her Javon for short. But now that she said it sounds like Avon, oh my god, that's hilarious. You'd be like, oh, it's the Javon lady. Shit.
Okay. Oh, I'm not even got the cards up. What's going on? All right, so we have 10 of Pentacles. 10 is completion. When I see this card, I see contentment. Basically everyone's napping. Think of that happiness and that just look at those. All cute, like kitty on the floor and be up there and the little girl sleeping. It's just warm. Then we got 4 of Swords. Again, a contentment. But now our last card is the 7 of Wands. Now, this card is, well, let's see what's going on there, right? It's, Alice is basically fucked. So what I'm getting from this card, this spread here, right now, not a good time to try to strike out on your own. Right now is the time to just hunker and just kind of do what you're doing. That doesn't mean that you'll never, strike out on your own. I just think, what the cards are saying here is just not the right time to kind of
ponder more. Form more.
I think not to enter in real world stuff. Not to enter the mundane into the magic, but if you were asking me that question, even as like a financial advisor or someone who was smart, if I was smart, I would be saying, "What are you doing?
Where's the drink? Sorry."
I'm sitting next to a crazy person.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, good Lord. But like, even if I was, hold on, Snappy McCrackle.
I'm thirsty.
Oh, that's soothing. Oh.
I'll be giving you something less soothing in 5 seconds. So you were saying?
Quenching that thirst. Isn't that something? Here you go. No, it's like, even if you're asking me for like advice, and I think the cards are just taking a lot of this into fact, now's not the time even to take a business risk with the state of the country, the economy, and all that shit. And I think the cards reflect that. It's now is more of the time of being content and being patient. The time will come to go out on your own, but not right now. What is it? What is that? What did you type? That's not cock rocket, is it?
No, it's cockroaching.
Oh, cockroaching.
10,000 BC.
What the hell does that mean?
No, because Jezebel was like, what did I say? Oh, I was like, she was like, hold on. So Jezebel said, where was that really funny comment?
We need to drink more water.
She said, where is it? Oh, wait
a minute. Who? I can't put on. Let me. Who was it? What am I looking for?
Oh, I just said, because just why is this so complicated? Hold on,
wait a minute. What is this? Old school roaching, like back in the day. Like what? I want to know what I'm missing here.
Where is it?
That's
Beauty. I'm wondering if it stays well. Anyone needs lipstick? I don't know. We were talking about something, and I just said, I've lived forever. I'm a cockroach. You can't get rid of me ever. And then, oh no! And then Jess said, the Javon lady bringing beauty sent to chat since 1998, and then I said cockroachy since 10,000 BC.
But
what am I missing here?
But I looked at it quick and thought it said cock rocket.
Oh,
that's why I asked. And then I said, "What is cock rocket?"
And here I am going to this long ass conversation.
Oh my god!
Cock rocket.
Yeah.
No, not a cock rocket. It's a cockroach.
What is a
cockroach since 10,000 BC, not a cock rocket.
Oh shit!
That'd be interesting to be a cock rocket.
What is a cock?
I don't know, girl.
Oh my god! I could think of so many things. Especially. Anyways, my mind's going there. I don't think it needs to go there right now.
Chris Kelly said cock rocket since 10,000 BC.
I know. I was up on the screen 45 minutes ago. You're just a little bit behind.
I know.
He's buffering up here.
Justin Michael, you're up next. What is your
question? See, he's buffering. He's buffering in his brain.
That's the new thing now. When someone goes into mode thinking they're buffering.
He's buffering. That's the new thing. He's buffering.
Justin said, get your mind out of the gutter. What advice do the cards have for me for the next few days?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Well, then I gotta put that on the screen.
Oh my god. Jess said cock rocketing hardcore.
Get your mind out of the gutter. What advice to the cocks? I need cards after the next few days. All right, let's take
Kendra,
a look.
Thanks for stopping in.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my bus buddy. She's heading out. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh my god.
I always love when Kendra stops by.
It'll be the new thing now. Hashtag cock rocket.
No, the new thing is going to be buffering.
Buffering. Cock rocketing since 10,000 BC.
That's it. Okay, next few days. See what we got here. Probably the same thing we're all doing the next few days, stuck in this fucking house on lockdown. But seriously, let's see what we got.
Ooh, it's the dormouse.
Interesting. All right. A little justice. So, yeah, 4 Pentacles. And that's just kind of stability. Just kind of hunkering down. I just dropped the cards on the fucking floor. Oops, don't want to do that because I'm clumsy. But yeah, I think hunkering down. So think hunk.
I've got all cock rocket.
All right, stop cock rocket over there. Then we have Queen of Pentacles. Whenever I think Pentacles, right, that's material concerns. And that, kind of hunker down with that as well. In other words, hunker down, just be frugal, be conservative, and just kind of chill, if you would. And then we have the Justice card. What I get here with this card, hold on, let's do a quick little, I'm going to go to the book for this one too, because I'm curious when I look at the card, what the author had in mind. Like I said, this is all right. So, keywords. I love how this book. Let me bring my fat face up here. I like how this book has this spot where it's just basically the keywords. It's really cool. And it helps me kind of explain it sometimes. It might be in here, but it can't come out there sometimes. But justice, karma, cause and effect, equality. And that's the thing that's standing out to me, cause and effect. And I'm getting this hunkered down, patience, because if not, to think cause and effect. What I'm still trying to think of a word. What I can't think of that word. Yin yang type of, basically, like how karma works. And
Balance.
no, a reaction. That's what it is. Everything done has a reaction, and that thing is doing things right now possibly could have a ripple effect, if you would.
Unforeseen consequences.
So it's kind of now is the time to kind of hunker down and be conservative. If that makes sense. Wow, we went from
Don't go cock rocking just quite yet.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we got real serious there for a minute, and then Lucian just lightened that mood right up with the old cock rocket. But hopefully that makes a little bit of sense.
That's interesting. His morning readings have the same thing.
Interesting.
But he's like, yep.
Yeah.
Up next is the Javon lady.
The what?
Javon.
There's someone called
Jezebel Vaughn.
Oh.
I call her Javon, and then we had the whole thing about the Javon sounding like the Avon lady.
Yeah, I caught that from the periphery, but it sounded stupid.
You were still buffering then.
No, I think I just deleted that because I just get Jezebel Von Tex. I love that name.
And then after Javon is Susie G. Javon, what's your question?
Yeah, but she's smart too. Every action has an equal reaction. That's what I was trying to get out of my brain. Sometimes the brain just doesn't want to talk.
It just shuts down sometimes momentarily. Reboot.
Oh yeah, hold on. I got to reboot. Hold on. While Jezebel's, she's going to do a general. But hold on. Can you just push the button for me, please?
Reboot. And back. Turn on. Ooh.
Here we go. I'm back. All right. So, a general for Jezebel. All right. Let's see what we got.
She would like a general.
Yes, that's what I'm reading.
Okay.
I think you need to reboot. He's buffering.
Here, wait. Reboot me.
Hold on. I got to shuffle.
Oh, right. I'll reboot the kitty. Hey guys, say hi to Thothos. This is our cat Thor.
There's always a kitty nearby.
It's our little baby.
He is. And I'm trying to shuffle cards.
Oh,
not a good place for the
come here,
cat to
puppies.
be.
Come here,
Yeah.
puppies.
Oh, he's scratching. There you go. Now look at the card. Okay, we have a jumper. We're gonna put that down there because let's see what this reading has to say. All right, so we got fucking queens. There's like always a queen. 1, 3.
Just said, I swear it's like you two are not in the same dimension. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what dimension.
We are in completely opposite dimensions.
I don't know what dimension he's in. I think
I'm in dimension 57321.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, and you're in
dimension 1. Because I'm on top.
Girl, you're never on top.
I'm number 1. You're number 5,090,265 gazillion hot dog. What is it? Okay. What it is. All right, we have Queen of Swords.
Bye, Chris. Thanks for stopping in.
So you have Queen of Swords, which to me represents kind of like a strong female presence, there's some sort of influence being exerted. This whole reading here, this whole spread, is about manipulation, which is quite interesting, right? A strong female presence. The devil, means manipulation. But now we have the Three of Wands, and that's kind of growth, maybe holding back, right? So growth by being a little more conservative, and just kind of taking a cold, hard look at things. What I see here, right, is the rabbits kind of standing there in their ships, going out in the distance. He's kind of just taking it in. And I think that's what you need to do. So now, I just want to pull this one up. This is the jumper. So that's the reading of the cards I pulled. Now we have a jumper here, which is the Six of Swords. And if you look at what's going on here, six meaning harmony, or stability, or think harmony. You just think even keel. What I see going on here is that, to me, what I see here, down here, and it's kind of rough behind them, which means kind of you're going with the flow. So I mentioned, because that card was the jumper. So this is what I'm seeing here. It is time to kind of hold back and be careful, because there's some manipulation, external forces in effect here. So you're going to want to keep your eyes out for that, but not necessarily not go, you don't want to paddle upstream. You don't want to go against the current either. It's just kind of keep going forward, but keep your eyes open, keep, be aware of, there could be some external forces trying to manipulate you. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I hope it wasn't nonsense. What do we got? What's going on this list?
We have Susie, the Gemini, is the last one.
Last one.
Mm-hmm.
No one else on the list? Oh, wow. We had 20 people and we're down to 11.
Even when it's loaded up on my end, it still takes a whole while to show up. Oh, right.
What happened?
Like every single time we go live on the YouTube app, it won't show up until like the next day.
What are we talking about? So that's
no, just he's uploading a video onto YouTube, his channel.
Oh.
Javon said, I like that reading. Thank you, Dave. I'm afraid I'm manipulating myself back into old patterns that really don't serve me.
Yeah. It is time to evaluate things. That's it. It's time to evaluate things. And that could be, right? The jumper card was, the boat going down the river. I think when you start manipulating yourself, you're paddling upstream. You're going to kind of turn around and, what are you doing?
Nothing. It was failing.
Oh my God. All right. Who's this reading?
The last one is for Susie the Gemini. You're up next, and you're the last. Should
we do a last call?
Last call, folks. All
right,
call.
anybody, last
Bring
call.
Bring out your dead. Bring out. Oh wait, hold on.
Bring out your dead. If you want to get on the list, put a little one of those.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
Okay.
Last call.
What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Oh, her question was posted. How can I heal family relationships, particularly with my son's father, so he can co-parent successfully?
Oh, that's a good one.
No problem, Dark Soul. Thanks for starping. Starping. What's starping?
Thanks for starping by.
Starping by.
Starping.
Oh, yay. Welcome back, Crystal. Interessante. Jeez, these cards keep coming up a lot.
We only had this one. It was camera. Here's the
Didn't
clanking.
you have this one before too?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is that one clunked?
Because that's this dead animal you got me over here.
It's a beautiful animal. Don't make fun of Robert.
Well, he tasted well. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. What eight of Pentacles? So what I see going on here is, productivity, if you would, growth, achieving balance in life. Then Four of Cups. Right, this card did come up before, and that's stability. So what I think going on here is that I think, like, you've got to be the best approach is just to be add witchy in the woods.
Yep,
to the
I did.
Okay.
Mentally.
To kind of lay things out, right? If there's conflict, I know a lot in a lot of situations that, in situations with kids and parents and stuff like that, a lot of mental games kind of come into the picture. Now's not the time for that. It's the time to be like, look, for the benefit of what we're trying to accomplish here, and right, and that's like the care and the co-parenting of your son. Look at the last card, Three of Pentacles. What's Three of Pentacles? Growth. It's growth. If you look at that, there's a tree growing, and I think this balance, this cooperation, is needed for that growth. And I think it has to be kind of laid out like that. That, it isn't about me or you. It's about little Billy Belly over here.
Oh, jeez. Hi, guys.
But you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the cards are saying, is that it's time to put the cards on the table. We have another ad, Naomi. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I would pull them aside and say, look, bitch,
okay.
Let's forget about how much I want to, hit you with a frying pan in the head. For the benefit of our son, we need to be cordial and cooperative. That's me role playing. I hope that made some sort of sense. Awesome.
Susie
You are
said,
so
excellent, Dave. Thank you.
You are so welcome. I'm starting to get the munchies.
Okay, Crystal. You are up next.
Crystal,
Followed
you
by
are
Naomi.
next on the free reading is right.
Hey, Naomi, can I just call you Miss Campbell?
Miss Campbell, if you understand.
Like Naomi Campbell, the supermodel. You probably don't know her.
No.
Because we're in different dimensions, I guess, right?
I'm in the dimension of like Phineas and Ferb, Family Guy, Bob's Burgers.
And I'm like in the dimension of the originals, Vampire Diaries, Charmed.
Yeah.
Witchy in the Woods. Crystal said, my oldest stepson is in a bad place and I want to know if he'll be all right and what we can do to help.
All right, let's see. Oh.
No squirrels in this one.
What the hell? What are you talking about?
Jezebel just said squirrels. And I was like, no squirrels in my dimension.
What the fuck's this thing doing? The hairs got stuck in the cards. That's weird. I still don't get no.
Oh no, Jonathan, I'm gonna have to go look at that one now. What is the Freodor Pavlov tarot? That sounds interesting. I'm gonna go look at that.
Stop talking about shopping. You're gonna fuck me up over here. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Shit. Oh, look at that.
Okay. All right. First card we have. First thing here we have is the Chariot. And that's that's typically finding direction in life. And the next card is the Hermit. That's withdrawing to solve a problem. And then we have the Emperor card. So off the bat, I can say here he's going to be okay. But I do see a problem here by the Chariot. That's it to find that direction in life. And the Hermit is the card of withdrawal. To me, there's something in this situation that he needs to move away from. He needs to withdraw from. I don't know, if you're asking, what can you do? Oops, I did not do that right. Yeah, I think I'm going to say there's some intervention kind of called for here. Because there's a change that needs to be happened. There's a new direct. He needs a kind of kick to make him find that new direction in life. What the Chariot really is calling for, getting away from the Hermit, saying withdrawing from a situation. And then of course the Emperor is the outcome. That's telling me, well, if you look at the Emperor in the card, to me, that's representing him eventually being fine. But there's definitely a path that he needs to follow, that he might need a little assistance getting there. If that makes sense. If that makes any sort of sense. But I think he'll be okay. But that's what we got. What the cards say. Oh, Susie, you were very welcome. Is that it? We did last calls, and that's everybody?
No, you still have After Crystal is Naomi.
Oh, cool.
Don't leave out Naomi.
Oh, well, you're the lister of the keeper.
Night, Susie.
All right.
Thanks for stopping in.
Naomi, I almost forgot you because the scribe wasn't paying attention. So, yes, post your question.
Oh, Anthony's here. Hi, girl.
Yes. Oh, is he? I didn't see him. The fabulous.
Hey.
The fabulous fellow.
Hell yeah, Antonello.
Everyone loves a fabulous fellow. So how have you been, Anthony? Antonello. I don't like Anthony. Not for him. He's Antonello, the fabulous fellow. Come on and see him.
Naomi, when will I get out of lockdown? When President Trump says so.
Is that the serious question? All right, let's read it. Go into some storytelling here, because I've had my share of it, but I'm also a person that I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I have that underlying condition. So I'm worried about dying, but I mean, enough's enough. It's time. I can't sit in this house any longer. And the thing is, tentatively, I have a date where I'm going to travel for work. And I think that's going to be when, and who knows? I mean, I think we might actually get out of the house this weekend. But let's see what the cards say, because this isn't what my big mouth has to say. Interesting. Interesting. They crook it. Put that up like that. First card, Nine of Pentacles. Now, 9 is, nine's typically success. What I see here, I see, I guess that's Alice following a path. And she's got like a bird with her. Is that a hawk? Whatever it might be. But I'm thinking like following a path, doing what you're doing, kind of stay the path to success. Then the next card is, and this card came up earlier, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is stability, right? When you look at here, the little mouse is kind of hunkered down in the pot. So that says, what I'm getting here is be patient, keep doing what you're doing now. Then the Sun card. So it's soon. There's no real direct answer to that because really things are we're going to ease into things, and now this is going to be my brain talking for a little bit. We're going to ease into things, and we're going to it's going to be a new normal. It's not going to be kind of like it was before. Maybe someday, but I think a lot of changes are going to come about because of this, because it's, such an impactful thing. You're going to see some new normals where there's going to be a lot more mask wearing. And I think the whole mask wearing thing isn't something that's going to end, anytime soon. I would not be surprised if there is some sort of mask wearing still going on this time next year. I think a part of that's going to be the new norm on subways, in trains, possibly in planes. We are in these real tight quarters. I think it's going to be the new normal to wear a mask. It's funny. You see a lot of those pictures from Asia where people just used to wear masks even before this outbreak. I'm petting this dead animal. He's kind of comforting because honestly, like mine. Leave it to Antonello to give me a giggle, because right. Alice knows because I don't, but no, seriously, it's something actually I've had a lot of anxiety about, and I'm not even on the camera because I'm petting the fur, but it's So this is interesting. I'm worried I will not get back to work as I am a nurse, been off work for 12 months already. That's interesting because I would think that nurses would be in like really high demand. I know around here in Rhode Island when even when the pandemic started kicking off, they were just begging for nurses. They actually did a thing where for certain functions, the nurses here didn't have to they bypassed like certification. They said, they did this kind of abbreviated mini. Oh, you've been sick. Oh, I see. All right. Well, anyways, the reading said just kind of keep on the path doing what you're doing. Don't rush things. But the Sun card was there, and that tells me that soon you will. Just takes a little bit more patience now. Anyways, what's the guilty look? What's the guilty look for, Lucian? Someone said you got a guilty look.
Oh no, I just typed it. So I just ordered the holographic 5 extra moon cards for the Pagan Other Worlds. Yay me! It was only $15. Relax.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, it's the holographic ones, the extra cards.
How much did you earn at work this week?
This week's 790.
No. That's not. You did not. You collected that.
Yeah, I know.
Stop spending. We're gonna save a little bit. Anyways,
We're saving a little bit.
is that everybody?
Yeah, I think that was everyone. I didn't see anyone else with a.
Did we miss anybody?
Oh wait. Antonella, do you want a reading? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm going gay for the world card. I'm already gay, and I'm living my world card. I don't think. I'd rather be with a. I haven't worked in 2 months. Oh, interesting. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Naomi. You are very welcome. All right. So I guess are you not paying attention? What are you doing? Okay. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the show because he's buffering again.
Okay,
He's about ready. Oh, there it is. It caught up. It caught up. So we're all done. Is that it? We checked the list?
Anthony said, "Sure, you can read for me."
Okay. See? And I already put the cards away. It's good job paying attention, Lucian.
Well, take them out.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? What is it about for reading? Just a general or?
What kind of reading? What's your question, Antonello? Come here, Mom. Hey, puppies.
I got the munchies.
My dog.
Oh, I'll tell you, that sandwich I had. That sandwich I had was freaking good that I had for lunch.
Did you see what Naomi posted?
You're right, buffering, but that's
No.
yeah.
Look. Oh wait, you can't see it. This is the buffering sign.
Oh, yeah. I want.
He said, "Read to me about money and health."
Money and health.
Read to you about money and health, we shall, young Padawan.
Please don't do that again.
Yeah, that was kind of a fail at Yoda.
There was a big fail at Yoda. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. 2 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Well, so we start with the 10 of Pentacles, and this card came up earlier in this reading, and it's when I look at that, it's success, it's completion, it's contempt. It's such a warm card. It's like everyone's rolled up in that. Think that's Alice and a little kitty rolled up in that big warm chair. Of course, you're really careful. This poor cat. That's not the Cheshire cat, because the Cheshire cat's gray, but he's like stuck. He's like, no room for you on the chair. But no, it's contentment. 2 cards significantly over here. 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. 2 is balance required. So it's very important, Antonello, that there's something out of balance that you need to get into balance. And that could be, for the health side of things, maybe kind of work on being healthier, if you would. Finding balance. It's all about balance in this deck. Money-wise too, right? Because Pentacles, to me, represent financial concerns. And there's a balance required here. And that may be saying to not be like Lucian and spend frivolously, but balance.
I spent frivolously. I spent wisely.
But so what we're getting here is that really you need to kind of keep things in balance, Antonello, because there's something out of balance. You need to make sure you take care of yourself. Definitely. I try to sugarcoat things. That's my problem. The cards are telling you to start saving money and stop spending so much, or else I will go from 10 pentacles to only 2. Yeah, you could say it like that too. Again, it's the same thing. It's balancing things. You definitely need to and now is the time to just save and lay low. And here's the thing. If you're asking about financial, if there's that little bit of uncertainty, you should be saving. I say that all the time to this one over here to my right here, Mr. Spendicle Allauticus. But it is the time. There is so much uncertainty around. I think everyone. There's 2 things that I do. I'm being very frugal with spending and saving, but try to support your local businesses. We've been actually doing too much Uber Eats and buying food, but those guys are hurting too. That's where balance comes into play. And that's a good example of balance is like, be financially smart. Lucky for me, because like my company that I work for, they furloughed a bunch of people and they're not sure, how quickly they can bring them all back. But my division, we're fine. So in that regard, though we are in the middle of like a pay cut where we gave like an 8-week pay cut, just to help the company out, because literally my company, 2/3 of its income is done. So it is the time to save and be a little bit balanced. I try to say that to this one all the time. Here's what happens. It goes in here and then it goes out there and just goes away.
Goes into the universe. What was that?
Exactly. So is that everyone?
Case and point.
So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, the lesson is don't spend as much as Lucian. That is a true statement now. Now, of course, when this camera starts, that may change. Because I might have to just lock him in the shed and just leave him there. I mean, I think it's warm enough out there now. The weather's been warm enough. It's a little chilly at night. He can cuddle up with the bugs. I love it. He's not even paying attention. Not even. Doesn't have.
It was like, or buy tarot cards and pretty fabrics to sew beautiful cloths. I was like, exactly. We can't have our decks sitting out cold and naked.
You're gonna be cold and naked if you don't stop. All right. Oh my God. I've been going for an hour and 50 minutes.
Right.
We're hogging YouTube.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you all for stopping by.
Absolutely. Thank you. I love you guys.
And I will be here next week to do readings with Dave, so you'll get double readings next time.
It'll be double fun.
Double trouble.
Hopefully the dispensaries will be open and I can get resupplied.
Most likely will.
It's so sad. Oh, anyways, bye guys.
Everyone, love you. Do the video.
Do the what?
The video.
Yeah, I forgot which.